What's up, guys? It's Lafayette 9000 here. Today we're going to recap what just happened last night between James DeGale and Badou Jack. Now, this fight, controversy is all around it. Now, I know some of you guys may say, well, what are you talking about, Lafayette? Easy win for Badou Jack. Or easy win for James DeGale. Not really. That fight, should have been a draw. I can see it. But when I did the scorecard, I actually watched the fight back earlier today with no audio. I encourage you all to do that. Try watching fights back with no audio and just watching it and scoring it. And you'll really get an understanding of that's how you really learn how to start scoring fights with no audio, so you have no input, in the room by yourself, no friends, no family, and just watch the fight and score it. And then see if your scorecard matches up with the scorecards of the judges at the end. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. Sometimes you'll be like, what in the world are they watching? And that's what I did for this fight. I don't know how one of those judges had James DeGale winning. I don't know how they even had that fight even a draw. I had the fight 114, 113 Badou Jack. Excuse me. I just thought after the first round where it was a flash knockdown, Badou Jack, I had him taking the second. Oh, I'm sorry. No. I had James DeGale in the first two. I had Badou Jack the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. And I had him taking those rounds. I gave James the ninth, the 10th, and the 11th. And I gave, obviously, Badou the 10-8 round and the 12th round, which made my scorecard 114, 113. James losing on points to Badou Jack. Badou Jack digging himself out of the hole. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. And I wonder because I think about that. I think of the scorecard. Okay. One judge had James DeGale winning. The other two judges had a draw. So I wonder if Badou Jack didn't even score that knockdown in the 12th round. I think he would have lost on points. I honestly think Badou Jack would have lost that fight on points if he didn't knock him down in the 12th round. Which goes to show I don't. Everybody says it's a lie. Some people say it became a meme when I was growing up. To say to people, you don't know nothing about boxing. And that is so true because I don't think these judges are top level judges. 3 judges that were in New York last night, but I don't know what they were looking at in that fight. James DeGale was a flashy puncher, no doubt about it. But if you look at that fight, he's landing on arms and gloves most of the time. Like the majority of his punches are arms and the gloves, and you see Badou just walking him down, stalking him down, and Badou, goodness gracious me, I don't know what was happening in that fight. And the referee, good on him, he took a shot from Badou, and he did a little dance, but he came back fighting. But boy, Badou Jack, first he got robbed in the Butte fight. Now he got more robbed in the Butte fight than this fight. I can see it being close. I can even see it. I can see you saying James DeGale won the fight, but I can't see you convincing me that James DeGale won the fight. I can see bandwagon fans saying, "Oh, James DeGale won the fight," but I don't think they could prove to me James DeGale won the fight. I could prove to you that Badou Jack won that fight. If you just look at the fight, you don't even have to have a high fight IQ to tell who was doing what in that fight for that to be the case of the winner. That's just insane to me that Badou Jack didn't win that fight. He should have 3 titles right now, and it should be going to unify. But and then a lot of people are going to say, "Oh, Lafayette, he don't want the rematch. He don't want these problems." Badou Jack's been saying for months now that he's going to move up after this fight if he doesn't win or lose to 175. It's not like this is just something out of the blue. He's been saying this for months now. And he even said after the Butte fight, he was contemplating moving up because the weight just became too hard for him to make at 168. So that's not an excuse here. And I know it's a draw, and I know everybody wants to say, "Oh, don't you want to clean that up?" But do you want a man that's unhealthy at a weight to come down there and do stuff if a man is physically unable to make weight anymore, he's just physically unable to make weight. It's not about being scared. And I don't think Badou Jack is scared of James DeGale. In fact, I think James DeGale is a little scared of Badou Jack. that speech he was going on after the fight in the ring, I don't know what that man was saying. That man was proud to lose. The man lost teeth in that fight. He should have, honestly, I think he spelled that mouthpiece at least 4 times in that fight, which should have been either a point deduction or a disqualification. There, he's a very lucky boy that he didn't get disqualified or having a point taken away. But that would have cost him his title. But yeah, I'm just very curious about like if that knockdown didn't happen for Bader in the 12, would he have won that fight? I raised that question. I want you guys to comment below. Email me at Lafayette9000 at Gmail. I like when you guys email me. I appreciate the emails for over the holidays and stuff. Like I was just with family and friends catching up over the long holiday period. So that's why I've been gone. But I'm back. The holidays are over. I'm done with holiday. So I'm back now. You're going to see more consistent videos coming at you. Let me guys know on the topic what you think is next for James DeGale at 160. Does he go ahead and, there's a lot of stuff happening. He has a mandatory now, I believe. He can't, the Conor Smith situation and all this stuff. So middleweights become a little bit interesting, though, just a little bit. Anthony Durrell is fighting if Bobby Jack vacates. I'm a big fan of Anthony, so we'll see. Or is it? It's one of the Durrell brothers. I think it is Anthony, though. But we'll see what's happening with that. You guys let me know. And Bobby Jack, when he moves up to 175, do you guys see him challenging at 175? Do you see him doing things against Kovalev, Ward, Donna Stevenson? I personally moving up there. That's big boy weight, 175. It's no hiding place up there. I personally rather see him fight a top 10 guy, and then if he gets past the top 10 guy and he looks good and he feels good, give him a top 5 guy, and then give him a Donna Stevenson or Kovalev Award. That's how I would do it. But he is a little older in the tooth now, so maybe he's just trying to get that money in before it's too late. Or who knows what he's gonna do. I do think his skill. He is a big super middleweight. I mean, you saw the size difference in the fight between him and James. He's probably the biggest super middleweight out right now. But we'll see what happens with that fight. We'll see what happens with James. We'll see what happens with Bobby Jack. Let me guys know what you guys think in the comment below. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you in the next one. This is Lafayette 9000, and I'm signing off. Peace.